Former model Patience Bradley from Northern Ireland only found real meaning in her life when she became a Christian after leaving the catwalk. But when she first started working in the fashion business back in the 1970s, she loved it.
It was exciting. It was exciting. I remember one instance when I was very young. One of my photographs was put into Miss Selfridge in Oxford Street. And they had it hanging from the ceiling. It was quite big, you know. And there it was hanging. I thought, that's me. I mean, that's me. I then went on to model with James Hunt. I met Richard Burton. And he was one of the most charming men.
Was it everything we imagine it to be?
One of the things that happened to me very early on, where I was staying, they had these parties, and there was this chap who wouldn't have been much older than me, and he was lying on the settee, and I mean, there were drugs, there was everything going on. And I can remember him saying he felt a bit sick, and he died. And I think that really put a big shock into me, that stay away from drugs. Modelling particularly, you know, you are told you can never be too thin. Having had anorexia and bulimia myself, and knowing how it not only destroys you, it also destroys everybody else around you. And I would say to any mother with a daughter, please think about what you're saying. I had a struggle and I really worked hard. It was the hardest battle of my life. And I'm not saying I don't still have it, but what I am saying is I now am in control of it, not the other way around.
Throughout her life, Patience has also struggled with reading and writing due to severe dyslexia. But it hasn't stopped her publishing her memoirs, and it also played a surprising role in her coming to faith.
I have a dance class in a Salvation Army Hall, and I came in this day and there was a Bible, and I lifted it up and I opened it and I was able to read. I was able to read the top 2 lines of this Bible, and I mean, believe me, that is a heck of a shock for somebody who really struggled. I mean, I really do struggle. And I thought, how on earth did I do that? Now I have faith, and now I have Jesus in my life. That life is so much better. Having faith doesn't make life easier, but what it does do, it lets you see that you're never alone.
He
Next week, the Reverend Kate Botley visits the city of Hereford, famous for its farming as well as its cathedral. And JB Gill talks to the sensational soul singer Gregory Porter. Well, our time in Northern Ireland is nearly up, but we end with a hymn that celebrates the victory of the cross in Christ alone. Until next time, bye-bye.
Time out from the fast pace of life with Meditations from the Monasteries on Radio 3 tomorrow at 10:45. And Neil McGregor partners with the British Museum to examine the role of religion and ideas of the sacred tomorrow 9:45 on Radio 4.